If you're doing this exercise for your chest, stop it. All right, guys, there's 2 gyms that I go to where I see people doing this exercise, and I feel like it's my right to say, hey, there are better ways to train your chest. And the exercise I'm talking to about, I don't know if there's a technical name for it, but I'm gonna call it a dumbbell low fly. That's the best way to describe it. I'm taking a dumbbell by my hip, taking it up across my body and trying to contract my pec. So let me show you what this is. So the people I see doing this, they post up with their non-working arm, kind of tilt forward, and then they raise up and across their body. So we're here, there, up and across, up and across. Now, when I did that, did you see what was working? so take what I told you out of it. The first thing is my bicep, because to get that up there, my bicep has to be contracted. Next, what does that look like? Just completely erase the exercise. Doing this does what? Front delt, right? So I'm taking my wrist, making it parallel to the ground. What that's gonna do, that's gonna train my front delt. Now, could you see my chest rising and falling? Yes, I'm not a moron. I can look in the mirror and see that. When I do this with no weight, chest, chest. You can see it cut on, right? Well, that's because of gravity. I can make my bicep contract doing that too. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do air curls for 1,000 reps. So what I wanna think about here is I get the premise. They're trying to replicate a low cable crossover. They think, oh, well, the cable's low, I'm taking it high. Well, what you have to remember is that cable is pulling against gravity. This dumbbell only has gravity north to south. So when I have the dumbbell by my side, my chest has 0 tension. It doesn't work. Where if I was in a low cable, I'm gonna get them in both my hands and I'm gonna step forward. So think about this, I'm in a low cable, I step forward, now my chest has tension, and then I'm up and contracting. Now, if you watch this video, you know that I hate low cable crossovers to begin with. I don't think they're a great chest exercise. So when you pair me not liking low cable crossovers for growth, and then you make it even less efficient and do it with a dumbbell as opposed to a cable, it takes that exercise and makes it 10 times worse. So please God, don't do that. If you wanna work this motion, do dumbbell flies. You can do it on a decline, you can do it on a flat, you can do it on an incline. And then if I wanna replicate this low cable fly, you hear me? I even called it a low cable fly. I misspoke, because in my mind, that's what I was gonna do to try to replicate this, right? So go to the cable crossover station and do low cables if this is what you wanna do. But at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna throw both of these exercises in the garbage. If I wanna work my lower pecs, and that's what most people are trying to get after with this, I'm gonna do a hammer strength decline, a hammer strength wide press, dips, dumbbell decline bench, and I'm talking about a slight dumbbell decline to work my lower pecs. So I really urge you guys, throw these 2 exercises in the trash. Don't do them. Even if you can see my chest working, it's not getting worked optimally. And at the end of the day, if I'm gonna do an exercise, I wanna make sure that I'm getting the most bang for my buck when I'm in here. So that's a takeaway. Throw these 2 away. Get to growing your chest today. Watch any of these chest videos. I'm telling you, this is how you train chest, guys. If you're young and up and coming, I'm gonna give you 2 chest days. Are you ready? Young and upcoming, no shoulder issues. I'm gonna do slight dumbbell incline. I'm gonna do barbell incline press. I'm gonna go to a machine press that you feel the most in your chest, and then finish with either a high cable crossover, pec deck, or a dumbbell fly. That's it, 4 exercises. Top set, back off. Do that, get stronger, I promise. You make sure your form is ideal and perfect and uniform across all sectors on all 8 sets, your chest will be massive in 3 years. Notice I said 3 years, not 3 months. Okay, now, if you're an old meathead like me and your shoulders are beat up, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're doing a machine press that doesn't aggravate your shoulders. I'm gonna weigh that thing up. Next, I'm gonna go to a cable fly that doesn't hurt my shoulders. So for me, that's high cable crossover, that's a pec deck, that's a roller fly. Then next, now I'm gonna get into my free weight exercise. So that'd be a slight incline dumbbell press. It could be a Smith machine incline press. It could be a barbell press. And then I'm gonna finish with some kind of superset pump. So what I really like is to get back on a machine press and superset that with a fly motion, or even superset that with a stretch push-up. Top set, back off for every one of those except for that last one. That last rotation, just do 3 rounds of that. That's your chest day. I just gave it to you. You have the answers. Now just put them into practice. Work as hard as you can and go home, eat your meals, rest and recover. I only stare at the camera because everyone's like, oh, Chris, like, but you didn't, so many people, I don't know what to do, I'm lost. Well, that excuse is erased. Throw these exercises away, do one of those 2 sections based upon who you are as a lifter, and get your chest growing today. Like, share, and subscribe. Chris TV.